Hey, and welcome back to Smoky Ribs. What I'm doing for you today is grilled shrimp. And at the end of this video, I'm going to take these grilled shrimp and I'm making a shrimp po' boy, New Orleans style. All right, let's get busy. Alright, to get this cook started, I'm starting with a Cajun seasoning. I'm going in with 2 tablespoons of kosher salt, and into that I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of cayenne pepper. Into that, 2.5 tablespoons of paprika. Now into that, 2 tablespoons of granulated garlic. Now 1 tablespoon of granulated onion. 1.5 tablespoons of white pepper, 1 tablespoon of oregano, 1.5 tablespoon of thyme. This is a ground thyme. You could use 1 tablespoon of the leaf thyme. Now I'm putting in 1/2 tablespoon of black pepper. Just give this a good mix. Want to mix it really thoroughly. This is going to be the heart of this dish. Not only does this coat the shrimp, it will also go into a special aioli we're making, a Cajun aioli. Alright, so our first ingredient in this aioli, of course, is mayo. I'm using Hellman's mayonnaise. I like Duke's and I like Blue Plate, and there ain't nothing wrong with Hellman's either. So just use your favorite. Alright, now I've got 1 tablespoon of this Creole mustard, Zatarain's, going in. That should be fine right there. All right, I just cut up a lemon and I'm going to put the juice of this entire lemon. All right, I've got 2 tablespoons of garlic that I diced up earlier, minced it up real fine. Going to throw that in as well. All right, now we're going to put in about 1/2 teaspoon of this Cajun seasoning. That ought to be fine right there. All right, now I'm going to go in with about 1 teaspoon of hot sauce. I'm using Frog Bone, and it's time to refill this bottle. It's empty. All right, now I've got 1 green onion that I chopped up. That goes in as well. So you just want to mix this up really good until you get it all combined real good like this. From here, I'm going to put a lid on it. I'm going to place it in the refrigerator until we get ready to use it later on. All right, I've got 6 pounds of Gulf shrimp. These are 16 20-count. Really nice looking shrimp. And what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to head them. I'm going to be deveining and removing the shell as well. Alright, if you notice right here in this split, this vein, I'll be removing these and washing them out. Alright, I've got all those shrimp peeled. I've got them clean. I got them washed. What I'm getting ready to do now is make a marinade. These are going to have to marinate for about an hour. What I've got going in here is some really good olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. I don't know, I'm going to probably end up with about 1 cup of this. Now I've got this Cajun seasoning that I put together earlier. We're simply just going to wing this. I'm going to say somewhere probably around 1/2 cup. That right there looks pretty good. Now I've got the juice of some lemon here. About 1/4 cup is what I'm going in with, some lemon juice. And now I'm going to add some honey. This is a local honey. And what this honey will do will help this shrimp caramelize as it's grilling. It's going to give it that real nice, pretty caramelization that we're looking for. So we're going to put probably about 1/4 to 1/2 cup in there. So I'm going to simply stir all this in real good. From here, I'm going to dump my shrimp in here. Let me see how that looks. Oh yeah, that looks good. I'll give them a good mix. I'm going to place this in the refrigerator. We're going to leave it in there for at least an hour. All right, I got my aioli in the refrigerator. I got my shrimp marinating. I just fired up the grill dome. It won't be long. We're going to be skewering some shrimp and putting them on the grill. Right now, I would like to thank Ken over there at the Cajun TV network for sending me this really cool apron. Appreciate it, Ken. And you got to go check out the Cajun TV network. And also Cooking with Cade. You'll find Cade's videos on both YouTube channels. I'll have the links in the description box. 9-year-old boy is cooking up some unreal Cajun food, and he knows what he's doing. Go check them out. All right, so what I'm doing here is I'm taking my shrimp and I'm skewering them. I'm using 2 skewers, as you can see, because this is really going to help when you flip them. That way the shrimp does not spin like you would do with just a single skewer. And all I'm simply doing is just threading these on here. No real big deal, no trick to it. But what I do recommend is leave a little bit of gap in between these as to not crowd them. They will cook more evenly that way. I'm going to go ahead and finish skewering the rest of these. And I'll bring you back here in a few minutes when it's time to throw them on the grill. All right, I'm about 450 degrees on this grill dome. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to place these skewers on here, but before I do, I'm going to take a little bit of this extra seasoning and just lightly hit these some, just like that. Now these are not going to take long, about 3 minutes on each side. All right, we're going to close the lid. All right, so let's take a look at these. Been on about 3 minutes. Start with our first ones first. Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about. Look at that caramelization right there. That's from that honey. Oh, beautiful. Smelling incredible. Oh yeah, we're getting some really nice color on these. That's what you want, that char right there. Oh my goodness, delicious. These are just about ready. These right here, these are done. Look at that. That's what you're looking for. That's going to be some kind of good. I'm going to let it go on that side just another second. It's looking pretty good. Go ahead and take these off. Let's give these a flip. Now you see how well that 2 skewers is working. All right, I've got a small pile of these things to do, and I'm going to be moving them around and shuffling around until I get them the way I like them. That's looking pretty good there. And I'll bring you back when it's time to put a PoBoy together. Okay, we're ready to put this together. What I've got here is some local French bread, and I'm simply going to take this aioli that I made, and we're going to spread it right here on the bottom side. Really good stuff. I just brought enough out here for me to do this one sandwich with. I got the rest indoors where everyone else will be eating. What I've got now is some shredded lettuce. Simply just going to throw some of that across the bottom. Thinly sliced tomatoes, local homegrown tomatoes. Normally I would salt and pepper these a little bit, but I don't have that out here with me. So with that said, you simply just want to take your shrimp. We're going to pull them off the skewers. These shrimp turned out beautiful. Got a nice caramelization on them. I tried one earlier. Absolutely incredible. Going to be really good. All right. We'll put our top on there, press it down. All right, let's do a taste test. Man, that's good. Grilled shrimp PoBoy. PoBoys that is really prevalent here and what it's known for, like around New Orleans, this area here, is the fried shrimp PoBoy, which I absolutely love. Grilled shrimp PoBoys, they rock. I promise you, if you're interested in looking at the way to make a fried shrimp PoBoy, I have a video that I did, about this time last year. And if you'll click on the little screen above, it'll take you right there. And until next time, smoke your ribs.